What's up everyone, Darcblade here bringing you the next in my top games of 2011 with number 7, Battlefield 3. Battlefield 3 is the other side of the coin in terms of the modern military shooters out there on the market, the other being of course the Modern Warfare series. But whereas Modern Warfare is more, I say, arcadey, Battlefield 3 emphasizes the fact that teamwork is the key to success. So Battlefield 3 was developed by the company DICE and produced by EA. Now both companies put a huge hype on their marketing campaign, saying that this was going to outsell the Call of Duty franchise, it's going to be the next biggest modern military first-person shooter, and so on and so forth. But I don't think it quite paid off, shall we say. I mean, it sold well, it got good scores, especially on the PC, which is the superior version. Console versions are only, shall we say, little versions of what Battlefield 3 should be, unfortunately. I mean, having 24 players in the console is nothing compared to the 64 players on the PCs. But unfortunately, I don't have a PC capable of running it at the moment, so I'm stuck playing it on the consoles. The console versions are still good, but if you do have the choice of PC or console, go with the PC version. Unless you've got loads of friends on the consoles and not your PC. So, for those of you living under a rock, Battlefield 3 is a first-person shooter based in modern day times. Its story mode is, shall we say, the lesser of the package, as multiplayer is what Battlefield 3 is all about. Now the story mode is what I would call sort of a stereotypical story for a modern military situation, with missing nukes, Russians, Americans, so on and so forth. The story mode is pretty much a lackluster story mode, unfortunately. It's not a great appeal, and it's not worth the price tag if you are buying it just for the story, in my opinion. But I guess it's a good distraction when the servers are down and you want to play offline or something. So now on to the biggest part of Battlefield 3, the multiplayer, which is what the Battlefield franchise has all been about. Big battles, big maps, although they've added some small maps in here, probably to bring over the Call of Duty crowd a little bit. In my opinion, it's kind of worked, it's brought me over. I mean, I've played a few of the Bad Company games and that, but I've never really been dead keen on the Battlefield franchise until now. I must say the kills in Battlefield feel far more satisfying than they do in Call of Duty, as well as some other first-person shooters, probably because it's a little bit harder to get them, as half the time you're searching around the map trying to find someone to kill, which in hindsight is one of its cons. But for all its shortcomings, Battlefield 3 is a great game. All the weapons in the game feel balanced, and none of them seem to be overpowered that you find happens in other games, at least that's how I find it. I must confess my favourite is the Recon class. I love being a sniper in this game. But that being said, all the classes are balanced. If need be, I will switch to the Assault Troop if the objective needs more close combat situations. So for me, I feel that the multiplayer is well balanced, and DICE have made a, well, great little game if you can get into it. And that's why Battlefield 3 takes my number 7 spot on my list of top games of 2011. Anyway, don't forget to check out number 6. I've been Darcblade, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video, subscribe and like for more.